Everyone, it is Char from Char's Fascination. Now today I would like to show you what I have knit and crocheted for people. Now these two particular hats right here, this is for the crocheted one is for my friend Janelle from Janelle's Glam Boutique, or Janelle's Beauty Squad, Glam Squad. And this is crochet, and I like how this came out. Now I used the same colors of yarn that I did for her daughter's hat. This one's knit. Now the difference between these is this, not just the stretch, but the weight of your yarn actually changes whether you knit and or crochet. So this one, again, this one has stretch, but as you can see, it's not as stretchy. And then this one is totally stretchy. Now, I love, 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 love getting my yarns on sale at Michael's Crafting. Yes, Michael's Crafting. I have so much yarn left. Now, the hats that I knit for my friend Mark are in the box over here with his portrait waiting for, I just have to line his vest, right? Just put the lining in his vest with some pockets, by the way. And, yeah, put that in there with his skirt, a pair of pants, and a shirt that's going to him. Now, this one is for a smaller child, which is going to my friends Doug and Kelly. They have their youngest. His cranium should fit this. I also made this cute scarf. Now this is just one of those scarves that you wrap around and then you come back and you can do that. So I did that. That's for Kelly. This will go with your red hair. Definitely will. And then there's this one right here. Just another hat. And then there's this hat. Yeah, it looks funny like this. You don't even have to say what that looks like. And this is crochet. But once you put that on, the piece up the top don't look so funky. Anyway, so it's either Kelly, you could always wear this with this, or give it to Janae. I think Janae might like that, but Janae does not have a big bulbous. So we have these for the Paulsons, and because I have a little boy, so like they have choices. Or Doug, you could even wear that. It's nice. It's kind of dude color, I guess. Yeah, because it's got those blues in there, light blue, the gray, and then two other colors of blue with the yellow. But yes, that's from my friends, the Paulsons. Now for Izzy from Izzy B Creations shop, is this lovely hat here. Crochet, but it also depends. Wait, no, this one was knit, but it also depends on the size of the knitting needle that you're using, because you know it has that nice stretch to it. This one's like super warm, super comfortable, super easy to wear with just about anything. And then there's this one. This is my very first knit hat that I did make. I will not lie to you. I have not knit a hat until last year. So some of these, I like to make them look like a little roughed up, depending on who I'm knitting for. And I know they like that kind of worn out look. And look, this will make it easy, like right here, to hang it and let it dry. So sometimes when I do that for a purpose. Not only does it help to keep your head warm, but at the same time, you have these parts here to actually keep your cranium modestly cool. And then with this one, I crocheted this panel in. I like that because it gives it kind of a sporty look, but at the same time, you also know where the back of your hat is. This is the back. So again, this one, I think you guys have seen me actually borrow this. I gotta mail this to Izzy with her clothes. But again, knit. It's very nice. It's very cute. You guys know I have clean hair. I won't do this. But those are nice. So, and then that's not all. My friend Beth Raz, pay attention, Beth. Okay. Some of this is for Beth's mom, and some of this is for Beth. So this is for Beth's mom. I believe you guys saw my video for this. It's her headband. Okay. The gloves. Okay. It doesn't matter that they're two different colors because you have this glove matches that. This glove matches her scarf. And so it really is a match set. And then for Beth, I just need to make Beth's gloves. I'll go ahead and send these off to her and then make her gloves to go with because I have to get more of this yarn. Or just, yeah, I have to get more of this yarn. So that's what I have made for people so far. Because I still have a lot of yarn left. Hold on. Knitting needles. I know that's kind of dangerous. I forgot one. And then I have my crochet hooks. I only have 3 crochet hooks. I do need to invest in some other ones. Personally, I think I like the metal ones, but I think I would probably like to get the bamboo ones. Now, this is what I have left. That purple yarn that I showed you. Well, it also had gray, but this is not enough to make gloves. This is the hat with the tones of the peach and the pink made out of this. Let me see. Oh, Mark's hat. One of Mark's hats is made out of this Beautimus yarn right here. And that's not all, because I have a lot. I have this right here. Wait, did I make one of these? Oh, yes. For the Paulsons. I did make one of the hats out of this one. And now you would think it's the same as this, but they're obviously 2 different yarns. And then there's what's left of the yarn. Oh, a little tiny bit of that purple. Not much of that left. And then there's what I made Kelly's scarf out of. So I do have some yarn left over from other projects. What I thought about doing is, kind of like the coat of many colors, except for make a scarf or a hat of many colors, if that makes any sense. Now, as for crochet hooks, I would love to get these in bamboo. They do sell them in packets at Walmart and Michael's Crafting and Hobby Lobby. I love the Hobby Lobby. Now what I do basically, we'll put this one away for now. I want to use that again though. What I'd like to do with this is instead of just, I just put the bag down. Yeah, hold on, let me find the end. Okay, so one thing I like to do is just go ahead and put the yarn back in my drawstring bag, which is the Death Wish Coffee Company bag. It's a good drawstring bag if you're going somewhere, let's say to a doctor, and you like to take your knit or crochet with you or something just to do. It's good to have a little bag like this. Don't close it all the way. Leave it in there. That'll hold your yarn pretty darn good. That's why I like that bag. And then what I do is I just pull a certain amount. And now When I crochet, it's different than when I knit. When I knit, I go ahead and 1, 2, and anymore, I just go 3 or 2.5, because you need enough of that tail to do anything. So as for crochet, I just take a length like that. There's a reason for that. Pull it around, pull your loop through, make sure that your tail, like when knitting, is at the back. You want that. That's very, very helpful for when you're doing this. I want my smallest one, which is, if I have my glasses on, I would be able to see that. My glasses are over there. So let's put those on because I can't really see good anymore. This is a G. It's a G or a 4.5 millimeter. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, that's what that one is. Take it on here, pull it, but not too tight. Not too tight. Sometimes I'll leave my glasses on when I'm crocheting. Now, one thing I like to do is hold the yarn between your index and your thumb like that. Go like this. Oops. Now, these particular yarns like this can be a little tricky because sometimes the threading on it gets a little, like, I don't know, like that. See that little part, like right there? Yeah, it'll go a little wonky on you sometimes and do that little thing right there. But you know what? That's easy to cover up. So let me do a length to go around the head. And now I'll show you what I do for measuring around the head. This is not the right length yet. So what I do is I take it at the bottom, the base of your head, and bring it here. As you can see on both sides, that's about right there. Moose. Anyway, and then you complete that and you just like check it around like this. Take it at the base of your head, bring it around, and then when you do have that length, then you will absolutely know. So let me get to that point. Okay, now that it's to the proper skull measurement, sometimes you have to remeasure, and this is what I do. Take this loop here, pull it, that way you're not losing that length of yarn. Okay, and then just take it, now that your hands are free, again to the base of the skull, right there, and that, my friends, is a perfect measurement. Now you might want to know what my measurement is for my skull. Not that that's anybody's biz, but for this video we will do this. Take off my glasses. Make sure you get that around your ear. Measure it out right about to there, and it varies per skull. I am a 23. Now, if that was my waist size, I'd be too freaking skinny. Serious. Now that you're at that part, go ahead, reinsert your crochet hook. Okay, reinsert that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to turn this. There's a reason. I'm not going to do this, hook it together yet to go back the other way and start connecting it to crochet. What I do is I do another crochet to go across, and then I connect that. So just take this, hold it like you did just with the one strand, and then you're going to do your basic crochet, if I can see, back across. Let me put my glasses on. I'm really going blind here. And then that's what you do. Just take it through there. Now there are different crochet stitchings that you can do. There's a single, there's a double, there's a triple, and so on. So just take your single crochet. A lot of people would consider this to be a double, but no, this is indeed a single crochet. So I'm going to take this all the way across, and then I will show you how we connect that together and then just make a continuum. Now that we have the whole length done, this is what I do. First of all, we pull this again, if it'll go, right? Because that helps. Okay. Now, I do not mess with this part of it right here to do that until I hook the bottom of it together. Okay? So the first thing you want to do is make sure that this is not twisted. Okay? And you know, I'm having my camera sitting up here a little higher because I know when I have to look down, it's harder on my neck. So try to make sure that you have your camera sitting up high enough to where you're not hurting your neck and your back. That's very key if you have back issues. Trust me. I'm already missing most of my lower spine. So it's no fun when I have to take a break for a while, which is what I've been doing. One of my favorite TikTok people just uploaded a video. He's funny. He has extremely excellent knitting skills. Oh my gosh. There are a lot of straight men and a lot of gay men out there in the fashion community that have just supreme skills. Yes. So, okay, this is what we do. Put that back through there and loop. And then what you do is you want to go through both of those. Okay. And again, check it. Make sure it's not twisted. And then what you do from there is you can go this way or you can go that way. And on this one today, I'm actually going to choose to go this way because to me, it just looks like it needs to be locked in better. And then just take that through there and go this way. You just want to do the single crochet all the way around until you get a good banding on this. Now, am I going to do this whole thing today in front of you? I will do that on another one. But the difference between these is much stretchier, thicker with a slight stretch, and since this is thicker, it's a little heavier in weight, not too much, but they're both, like I said, this is out of the same yarn that I'm working with right now. So when I get another hat done out of this just with crochet, then, and you can tell by the tops, I crochet the tops of the knit hats because I don't have that tool, which I'm actually interested in, that knitting tool that just takes everything in a circle. So this is knit, crochet, great yarn. I believe this is Loops and Threads. I know in another one I confused and said Lion Brand. But this one's actually Loops and Threads, and it's very nice. I love the weight on this, and sometimes you can find your yarn at Michael's Crafting in the clearance area. Now, when you go online to look for their clearance, make sure that you write down, I got to start doing it, make sure that you write down which yarns are on sale if you don't use your phone for your email or their app. They do have an app. But just make sure that you write down which yarn is what price, because a lot of times they'll just shove it in the end aisle clearance area, or depending on your Michael's location, sometimes they have an aisle that's their clearance area, and they don't always have it marked. Some of them do, some do not. And I find that the other one that I've gone to, they will let me film in there. I think you guys may have seen those. Excuse me. And yeah, so pretty much for knit and crochet, you can do that all day. You can also sew all day. There's just so many different, see, like this one's also crochet. But they're so cute. There's so many things that you could just do with those yarns. So with that said, TGIF, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed. And I will see you guys in the next one. And maybe I'll do like a little, like, you know, knit and crochet show for you for another one. And we do have some sewing coming up and fabric shopping. Look forward to that. I'll see you guys later.